Ah, Skyrim. A lot of people will call it a masterpiece, and some may call it hot garbage. But one thing that we can all agree on is that Skyrim is a big game. And no, I'm not gonna talk about my love for Skyrim or tell you about 5 new facts about Skyrim, part 23. I'll leave that up to the professionals. Instead I want to talk about one of the lacking parts of the game, which is the lazy and boring Bards College. Skyrim is known for having great guilds. Actually, the only 2 guilds that I like are the Companions and the Volcare clan, and the Imperials, of course. The only reasons why I like the 2 clans is that they give you new gameplay mechanics. Running around as a werewolf is badass, but disturbing if you're into that kind of shit. And using Vampire Grip is one of the most satisfying things imaginable. I even enjoy it more than Unrelenting Force. But all the other guilds are sort of bad. I want to get more into this, but I'll do that another time. But the worst guild, or clan, whatever, has to be the Bards College. God damn, it's bad. My expectations for the Bards College was actually pretty high. But can you blame me? My interest began at the start of the game. I had just escaped Alduin and was heading to Riverwood, so basically the first sign of civilization. Here I met Sven, a young bard that was having an argument with his mother. How civilized. He also had a crush on Camilla, but had some problems with the local wood elf, Fandal. I would have said that he and Fandal could just share Camilla, but the game did not allow me to say that. What it did allow me to do was to ask him where he learned to play the guitar? He told me that he learned to play this instrument at the Bards College in Solitude. So I was off to become the best bard this world had ever seen. After many long and warm days and cold and creepy nights, I was finally there, in Solitude. I ran through the gates, totally ignored that there was a man that got his head torn off, and waited a couple of hours so I could begin the Bards College quest line. Or so I thought. As I walked in, a strange man came up to me. He kindly asked me if I wanted to join the Bards College, which I applied with a yes. He told me that he had a problem or something, and that I had to do the most interesting thing in the world. Delve into a Draga ruin. Even though it sounded boring, I still had hope for the college. After all, I would help Guillermo, the college headmaster. And as a dedicated Skyrim player, I love helping and fetching stuff for people. So I got into this cave, and my interest went higher when I saw a bard ghost. After clearing the Draugr ruin and collecting King Olaf's verse, I returned to the headmaster, excited for my next task. When I returned, I found out that the verse was destroyed, and the text was unreadable. Instead of giving up, me and Guillermo began to make up our own song. Everything was very exciting. We ended up reading it for the Queen, and she accepted our fire festival? We held the festival, and I was sworn in as a bard. This was very exciting. After the festival, I could not wait for the other activities that I would have. What a fool I was. There are 3 other tasks in the college, which is finding a lute, a flute, and a fucking drum. They aren't even quests, they are miscellaneous tasks that sends the player into dungeons to collect these instruments. I was more or less heartbroken, especially after such an exciting quest that introduced me to the college. My biggest question is, why? Skyrim has hundreds of quests, some of them are only accessible after you reach a certain level. It likely has thousands of miscellaneous tasks. Even after this, it could not have more than 1 quest for the college? Guards even respond to you if you're part of the college, but still only one fucking quest? It's... well, I guess it's Bethesda in a nutshell.